Kia ora tātou, ko Ruth Berry tōku ingoa. I am the Co-Director Tangata Tiriti of the Building Better Homes, Towns and Cities National Science Challenge, and I work alongside my Co-Director Tangata Whenua, Rihi Te Nana, in kind of managing the program, the overall program, and creating the space for all of our awesome researchers and community mahi to be seen and heard as it needs to be. Building Better Homes, Towns and Cities is one of 11 National Science Challenges, and each challenge had a mission that was given to us, and our mission was around homes, towns, cities, communities, kāinga, initially around affordability and livability and things like that. What we did was pretty much turn it on its head and say, your home, your community is there as a service in a sense to be able to support people to live the lives they need to lead. Physically, I'm based in Wellington, but I actually come from the South Island in Christchurch initially, and our rangahau covers the country, so we've got our southernmost would be Awaroa in Bluff, a kaumātua housing project there, up to the north and pretty much a number of places in between. So we've got over 100 researchers and community partners spread across all of the motu really. Initially when we started, it was all about housing affordability, housing supply, regional, how you support regions to thrive, and how we build great places to live, great community. We started about 8 years ago, and since then those issues are still there, but in between that time we've had more earthquakes, we've had COVID, and now we've had a lot of environmental related disasters like the recent floods, and cost of living crisis, interest rates going up, so we feel like the issues have got bigger. But I think what's really key for me is that during that time we've actually had some real success in highlighting some of the solutions that are working in the community. So for us at the more strategic level in the challenge, the really key strategy is Te Tiriti partnership. So we started with that intent. I'm not sure that I initially could characterise it as that, but as we went on it became really clear that's what we needed to do, and as a challenge we've been on a Te Tiriti journey and recently moved into full Te Tiriti partnership, including getting all of our organisational partners, a number of whom are non-Māori organisations, to embrace that concept as well and support us in doing that. I think the other thing for us in terms of strategy is research often looks at explaining a problem more or identifying what a problem is, and right from the beginning we've been about solutions and about bringing together the range of knowledge, whether it's from the community, whether it's from an academic researcher, from different disciplines, from different organisations, bring them together to co-create and understand what the solutions to the issues are, whether it's building papakainga, whether it's thinking about what a great neighbourhood might look like. How do you support people into homes that in the long term? What makes a region thrive? A region that thrives for Māori communities might look different from what makes a region thrive for non-Māori communities, but fundamentally trying to look at all of those people-led solutions. I think for me some of the challenges have been bringing the academic and the policy world into seeing the value that community provides. There's a discount factor applied, and I think we need to move on from that. I think when you start talking about Te Tiriti partnership, working on a trust model and for me, one of the biggest learnings, I guess, was the value or the importance of having a really good relationship. And when you've got a really good relationship, you can do all sorts of things. I think the biggest positive for us has been the amount of community rangahau that we've been able to highlight and then translate or support the teams and the communities into a form where people who are currently decision makers, whether it's around policy, around funding, around planning, can see that success and also see how they can incorporate that success into their policy and planning. On a more practical level, we've got some great examples where we started doing a toolkit following one kaumātua housing project. By the end of the challenge, we will have supported or worked with other communities for them to build their version, and one's finished and another one will be shortly through its consenting process, we hope. So actually seeing real whare on the ground is amazing.